Hard to believe now that Manchester City lost this fixture 4-2 a year ago, putting in a shambolic performance that fatally undermined any pretensions they might have had of a title challenge. Pep Guardiola's side arrived here 18 points ahead of the Foxes and deservedly increased the gap to 21 with an impressive display of control, even with two centre-halves who were rusty through lack of games. Leicester City did not play badly. They might have taken something from the game against most opponents, but the whole point about Manchester City these days is that they are not any old opponents. This was their 10th league win in a row, their 16th of an all-competition sequence, and it could have been even more emphatic, with Leroy Sane finding space and running past defenders at will. When Pep the perfectionist puts together his weekly mistake compilation for training ground analysis, he will probably point to a couple of occasions in the second half when his side were grateful to see offside flags raised against Jamie Vardy, but will mostly be wanting to know why his forwards did not finish with the sort of precision they showed in their build UPS. Making his first start in more than 2 months, Vincent Kompany was nearly in trouble after a couple of minutes for a professional foul on Vardy. A delicately weighted pass from Vicente Iborra hit Vardy's stride before Kompany had recognized the danger, and all the defender could do was bring down the Leicester striker before he raced into the penalty area. The home supporters clearly felt Graham Scott took the easy option in producing a yellow card, for although it was hardly the clearest of goal-scoring opportunities, it was just the sort of chance Vardy thrives on. In what was turning out to be a busy return for the Manchester City captain, Kompany almost turned the ball past his own keeper in cutting out a cross from Riyad Mahrez moments later. The first real chance arrived midway through the first half when Kasper Schmeichel had to be alert to tip a David Silva shot over his bar. The visitors had been stroking the ball around expansively without managing to find Gabriel Jesus on the end of any of their approach work, but when Fabian Delph played Leroy Sane into space on the left, his cutback brought a first-time shot on target from David Silva. Sane was enjoying plenty of freedom on the left, though the accuracy of his crossing sometimes let him down. His next attempt flashed harmlessly across goal, too far ahead of either Jesus or Raheem Sterling. A Manchester City backline already missing the suspended Nicolas Otamendi was further depleted on the half-hour, when John Stones had to go off with a hamstring injury. The England defender pulled up in evident pain after chasing the elusive Demarai Gray down the left, and was replaced by Eliaquim Mangala, making only his second league appearance of the season. Guardiola was worried about the pace in Leicester's front line even before he lost both his first-choice central defenders, so a goal on the stroke of the interval must have come as a relief. The visitors had been threatening to take the lead for a while, with David Silva shooting over and Sane bringing a save from Schmeichel, and the only surprise about the opening goal was the identity of its scorer.